Have you ever wondered why some relationships seem to work effortlessly while others feel like a constant struggle? This question might have crossed your mind at least once, and you're not alone. Relationships are complex, beautiful, and at times mystifying. They are like a dance, with each partner stepping in rhythm, sometimes leading, sometimes following, but always together. Every relationship is unique as the individuals who form them. They are shaped by our personalities, the families we grew up in, the experiences we've had, and even the challenges we've overcome. It's like an intricate tapestry woven with threads of joy, tears, laughter, and even a bit of healthy disagreement. Yet despite this complexity, despite the myriad factors that influence our relationships, there are certain universal principles that form the bedrock of every successful bond. These principles are not about grand gestures or about being perfect. Instead, they are about the small, everyday choices that build trust, create understanding, and foster love. Think about a garden. A beautiful, thriving garden doesn't just happen. It needs the right soil, sunlight, water, and a gardener's loving care. Similarly, a relationship requires the right environment to flourish. It needs honesty, respect, patience, and a willingness to grow together. Just as a gardener learns about each plant, about its needs and how to care for it, we too need to understand our partners, their needs, their dreams, and their fears. And just as a gardener doesn't give up when a plant doesn't flower immediately, we too need to be patient, understanding that relationships take time to bloom. But just like a garden, a relationship can also face storms. It's during these times that the strength of the bond is tested. It's during these times that we must remember that it's not about avoiding the storm, but about learning how to dance in the rain. So let's dive into these simple but powerful rules for the perfect relationship. Let's explore the art and science of love, of understanding, and of growing together. Because at the end of the day, it's not about finding the perfect partner, but about being the perfect partner. So let's dive into these simple but powerful rules for the perfect relationship. First and foremost, communication. It is the lifeline of any relationship. When it comes to relationships, nothing is more critical than open, honest, and respectful communication. It's the bridge that connects two hearts, two minds, and two lives. It's a tool that allows you to share your thoughts, feelings, hopes, and fears with your partner. But more than just exchanging words, effective communication is about understanding each other, acknowledging differences, and finding common ground. Now, how can we communicate better? Here are a few tips. First, listen actively. Listening is not just about hearing the words spoken, but also understanding the meaning behind them. When your partner speaks, give them your full attention. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and focus on them. Show interest in what they're saying. Nodding, asking relevant questions, and restating what they've said to ensure you understood correctly are all excellent ways to demonstrate active listening. Next, express your feelings and thoughts clearly. Be open about what's on your mind. If something bothers you, talk about it. If you're happy, share it. If you're scared or worried, let your partner know. Remember, your partner is not a mind reader. Clear, direct communication is key. Don't make assumptions. If something isn't clear, ask. If you're unsure about your partner's feelings or thoughts, don't guess. Ask. Assumptions can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. Let's not forget the importance of nonverbal communication. Our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often say more than our words. A gentle touch, a warm smile, or a soft tone can convey love, care, and understanding, even without words. Remember, good communication fosters understanding and builds trust, a vital ingredient for a healthy relationship. So let's communicate better, understand more, and deepen our connections. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about being in a relationship, it's about being in a relationship that's filled with understanding, trust, and love. Patience and forgiveness, two virtues that can turn a rocky relationship into a smooth sailing one. Now let's delve into the essence of patience. Patience is not merely about waiting, but about how we behave while waiting. It's about understanding that not everything needs to be resolved immediately. In the context of relationships, patience is about giving the other person room to grow, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. It's about realizing that we are all works in progress, navigating through the complexities of life in our unique ways. When conflicts arise, as they inevitably do in any relationship, patience becomes your compass. It's the ability to take a step back, to breathe, and to prevent a heated moment from escalating into a full-blown war. It's about understanding that sometimes what we perceive as an attack could merely be a cry for help, a manifestation of stress, or a reflection of personal battles. This brings us to forgiveness. Forgiveness in its purest form is a balm that soothes wounds and fosters healing. It's about letting go of the need to hold on to past mistakes as a weapon, and instead using them as stepping stones towards growth. Forgiveness is not about forgetting, it's about remembering without allowing it to control your present. When we forgive, we liberate not only the other person, but also ourselves from the shackles of resentment. We pave the way for compassion, understanding, and ultimately love to flourish. But how do we cultivate patience and forgiveness in our relationships? It starts with empathy, with understanding each other's point of view. It requires a conscious effort to step into the other person's shoes, to see the world from their perspective. It involves recognizing that we are all humans, susceptible to erring and deserving of grace. And in those moments when patience wears thin and forgiveness seems impossible, remember the power of love. Love, in its truest form, is patient, is kind, and keeps no record of wrongs. Patience and forgiveness are not signs of weakness, but of strength and love. Relationships thrive on quality time and shared experiences. Time, after all, is the one commodity that once spent, we can never get back. So spending it wisely and deliberately with your partner can be one of the most valuable investments you can make in your relationship. Quality time doesn't necessarily mean extravagant vacations or pricey dinners out. It's not about the grandeur of the setting or the price tag on the event. It's about the connection, the conversation, the eye contact, the laughter. It's about being present and paying attention. It's about showing your partner that they are your priority, that you value their company, and that you want to invest your time in them. Regular date nights are a great way to ensure this quality time happens. They don't have to be fancy or expensive. A simple walk in the park, a movie night at home, or even cooking dinner together can create an atmosphere of intimacy and connection. The key is to make it consistent, something you both look forward to and can rely on. Trying new activities together can also be a great way to bond. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe, taking up a new hobby, or exploring a new hiking trail. The novelty of the experience can bring excitement and a sense of adventure to your relationship. Plus, it gives you something new to talk about, something new to learn together. Creating special traditions is another way to build shared experiences. It could be something as simple as a special breakfast on Sundays, a yearly trip to a favorite vacation spot, or even a monthly game night. These traditions become shared memories, things that belong to both of you, that no one else can claim. Shared moments and experiences not only create memories, but also deepen the bond between partners. They provide a shared history, a shared narrative, and a shared understanding of each other. They become the glue that holds your relationship together, the foundation upon which you build your future. So, cherish these moments, treasure these experiences, and remember, it's the quality of the time spent, not the quantity, that truly matters. Last but not least, nurturing love and respect. These two elements form the cornerstone of any successful relationship. Love and respect are like two sides of a coin, each equally important and necessary. Let's start with love. Love is more than just a feeling. It's an action, a commitment, a choice. It's about showing up for your partner day in and day out in big ways and in small. One practical way of expressing love is by learning and understanding your partner's love language. Everyone has a unique way they prefer to give and receive love, whether it's through words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. By speaking your partner's love language, you're showing them love in a way they can truly understand and appreciate. Now let's talk about respect. Respect is about acknowledging and valuing your partner's individuality and autonomy. It's about seeing them as they are, not as you wish they would be. It's about understanding that your partner is a separate person with their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. A practical way to show respect is by honoring your partner's boundaries. Whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, boundaries are essential to maintaining a sense of self and promoting a healthy relationship. Another way to nurture love and respect is through appreciation. Let's be honest, we all like to feel valued and appreciated, right? So why not make a habit of expressing gratitude for your partner? It can be as simple as saying thank you for the little things they do, or taking the time to acknowledge their efforts and accomplishments. Remember, love and respect are not just about the grand gestures. They're about the little things you do every day. They're about choosing your partner, over and over again, even on the days when it's hard. In the end, a perfect relationship is not about being perfect. It's about loving, respecting, and sticking by each other even on the not-so-perfect days.